everybody, how you doing? Welcome to Color and Chat with Joanna. I'm Joanna. So sorry about last night. We got weather, power went out, whole apocalyptic thing. But it was only for a few minutes. And the storm blew by, and then, the mood was kind of like, maybe we'll have to try another night. But how's everybody having a good weekend? Are you okay? I am working on the Beast. The Beast. I'll show it to you in case you haven't seen it before. This is Cupcake Bakery. The Beast. Hide your young, hide your old. No matter where you go. The cupcakes will come and get you. Okay, I can't sing Disney songs because I'll go to Disney jail. Anyway, I started on the other end. I got about an inch short to halfway, and then it just got, I didn't want it rolling on the dogs. They're shedding buckets right now. I found a tick on George, and I'm thinking, God, it's so early in the year for him to have a tick. So Frontline is coming. I gotta comb his big fat hairy butt out again. And I mean, really dig, I've got to get the rake on him, which he loves. It's like date night for him. He usually just passes out and goes, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Can I have some more, please? But Fiona, whole different ball game. She won't have it. Okay, what am I working with? We have 67 colors. I have white trays. I've got the purple tray for the lighter colors and the white tray for the darker colors. A meringue, the only one allowed not to have to die a brutal death in my house because it holds a lot of wax. And I like clumping up the wax a little bit. And nothing really special. Oh, I am using my pen that I got from Randy. You can call me Butter. And you know why? Because I'm thinking about my girl today. I hope you're doing better, baby. I know there is two kinds of the Rona fungulitis. Kind that kind of hang around for a week and then you're dragging a little bit. And then there's the other kind that, the kind that lingers around. And I think you're getting the linger around kind. And girl, I hope you're vaxxed up. I have to get another vaccination. Can you believe it? It's like vax number 38. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. You can put hot dog water at my veins if it keeps me from having to do that crap anymore. So, what a week. I mean, I think we all have a lot to be grateful for because, well, we're here, right? But why ruin a perfectly good day without making a little baby gripe about something? Can we talk about something? I mean, really. I usually avoid these conversations because they sound a little Karen-y, and I don't like to be the Karen. Hold on. My throat's been raw for a week. I know I was supposed to go to the doctor the other day because I've got the ear, nose, and throat thing. But you know me. Procrastinate now, don't put it off. Anyway, I have a little problem with that procrastination thing. And especially this year, the word that I have chosen to be my word of the year. Last year was flexibility. Now, flexibility got me a long way. Okay? When you pick a word like this and try to put it in the back of your head for a year, you don't think much of it. But had I not been flexible, I wouldn't have been able to move 8 minutes to the beach. I wouldn't have been able to get the enormously Like, it's like night and day. The healthcare here, oh my God. Oh my God. It's so bougie. I mean, they valet everything. It's a brand new hospital. It's less than a year old, so you don't have people with burnout and bitterness. It was the best decision I ever made. I do miss my son, but he's a grown man and he can come and see his mother whenever he wants to. Right now, I don't know what he's doing. He's probably not thinking about me a whole lot. He's trying to get his own way. And sometimes you have to let your kids go and have their way. And I mean, he's got money in the bank. We're getting him a car because the motorcycle thing is really only good for nice weather days. And Texas has already had so much crappy weather. I'm so glad I'm not there. So glad I'm not there. I'm glad I'm not there for a lot of reasons, but that's definitely right up there. It is getting warm out here today. And by warm, I say like 60, which, is still sweater weather for me, but I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, I love being able to open my screen doors and just kind of get a little air in and then the allergies kick in, so I have to close them back up. Anyway, so I'm a little froggy today. Forgive me for that. I think we need to start a new thing, okay? Instead of trying to be all chippery and unicorny, I think we need to get some stuff. Just get it out of your head so it doesn't stay any longer. The other day, went to the supermarket. Okay. Now, I went with long suffering husband. I said, just stay in the car. I need milk, half a gallon of milk, and a box of butter. How hard can it be, right? It's easy, right? No, 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 no. Let me tell you how complicated my life got. And I thought over 2 grocery items. Now, normally I love, and I have worked for 20 years to properly train Mr. Wonderful to go to the grocery store. He goes off track a little. Maybe comes home and there's a coffee cake or something that wasn't exactly on the list. But it's nothing like, horrible. Well, you guys, I can't believe this. I go there and I'm like, you ever notice when you go to the grocery store and there's nobody in there? It's really quiet. And then, because I live in close to Philadelphia now, I gotta say, and then at least once a day. And then you gotta go, and then all of a sudden people start showing up. Like, did they all follow me here? Why are they here? They followed me here. You know? Well, I figured, okay, this is an ambush. I gotta get in and get out quickly. And so I have 2 items. I go to the 10 items or less. I was gonna do the self checkout, which I suck at, by the way. Has anybody mastered the the self checkout? Are you guys good at it? I mean, because I missed the class and I don't know how to do it. But anyway, I'm number 3 in line. Okay. There is a, somewhat predominantly older woman than me, a tall Scottish looking fellow with a Scotland forever, Scotland be free, kind of a screw you Charlie Bucket kind of a thing. Then there's me. How hard can this be? Well, the little old lady comes up, and all of a sudden I see it. The purse comes up on the counter, and then she starts digging and digging, and oh, here it is. Like the little checkbook comes out. Now she goes digging back. It's all happening in slow motion, by the way. And I have an issue because, okay, you get to a certain age, you think your bladder is going to make it. You went before you left the house, but for some reason, Princess Running Water has decided to call your name. I mean, all of a sudden, I'm like, oh God, please. Oh God, please. And it really, when you get older, it loses control. It just does that. I can't stop it. It's a fact of life. These things happen. So I start feeling that little twinge. She digs in to get her pen. Oh, this is the wrong pen. You know, I got this pen back in Western Union about 30 years ago. It doesn't write anymore, but I just don't have the heart to throw it away. Okay, the checkout boy is 14 years old. He starts to rub his head. He's got really burly, cute, curly hair. And he's scratching the side of his face, and he's kind of rubbing his ear a little bit, and he's getting nervous. She gets out another pen. Who do I make the check out to? You're at Redner's. Make it out to Redner's. There's a sign every 2 feet. You know, so he says, well, you could make it out to Redner's, but I don't know if it's like Redner's Inc. or Redner's. So right away, he just gave her too much to think about. I'm not kidding. The guy next to me is going to lose it. I'm already worried about being on the 6 o'clock news, and I really don't want to get in another shot up restaurant situation or grocery store situation or any situation, okay? I tap him on the shoulder. I'm like, don't worry, it'll be all right. He said, yeah, unless she dies in the middle of this transaction. And I said, oh, you've got an accent. Are you Scottish or Irish? He was Scot. And I went, I'm Irish. You know, anyway, he says, it's all right. We forgive you. He's got an attitude. He's a little jumpy, you know. He's needing a fix of some sort. Anyway, so she's writing out the check. The clerk is freaking out. He's never seen a check. He's never written a check. He hasn't had a check since he was 5 years old, and Grandma gave him one, and he didn't know what to do with it then either. Okay. So he says, you know, I don't really know how to do these. Maybe I should get a manager. I was like, no, don't get a manager. I've done a million of them. Listen to me. I used to work at a grocery store, sweetheart. I'm going to help you out here. You know, like I've ever worked for a grocery store. So he follows my direction, and he pushes the card, the check, through the little sliding machine, and right then and there, boom. Oh, well, just, you know, so the receipt comes, she has to read the whole receipt. She bought 3 items. How much can a guy mess up on 3 items? You know? Oh, does that come with the coupons? Yeah, you'll get them in the mail. They come on your email. Oh, I didn't know I had to look on my email for a coupon. Okay, guy number 2 is now talking to himself. And I don't know what he's saying because his accent is so thick I need a translator. I'm looking at him. Hope is looking up because I only have 2 items and he's only got, I'm already cruising the candy bars. Okay? Kit Kat, yeah, what the heck. We got to have a Kit Kat in the bag because it's keeping me from thinking about my bladder exploding and I'm trapped there, so I might as well just get a Kit Kat, right? Okay. Then he pulls the ultimate blunder. He gets his 2 items to ring up. The boy is now puddling in sweat. He's got sweat coming down both of his cheeks. He's freaking out. I can't believe it. I hope I did the check right. I'm sure you did. It was $3. I'll give you the $3. Calm down. Anyway. So, this is going to be a confetti hell corner, I can tell. So, so he's got his 2 items. We're good. I'm close to getting out of now. The checkout stand is here. The ladies' bathroom is right there, literally. I can read the women's sign. I'm like, come on, man, just get me checked out. I gotta go right now. I'm thinking the song. Once the song hits your head, you start doing that cross your leg dance and you think you're gonna kind of do Running Man and do Running in Place. Things start changing. Your attitude is now in full-fledged holy crap. Am I going to be Princess Running Water in the grocery store? And how many people will remember this? Okay? I'm really getting nervous, you guys. But I'm trying not to think about it. Like I'm trying to mentally talk to my bladder and say, listen to me, you little thing. I've had enough of you. I just took you a few minutes ago, and we're not going back again. So shut up and be still for 2 more minutes. Now, that doesn't work. You think it works, you want it to work, but it never works. Anyway, we're doing great. He's about to check out, and then he says, "Oh yeah, can I get a pack of smokes?" Oh, the cigarettes. Oh no. You have to go all the way across the store to the cigarette farm that is locked up in a cage like wild animals. Houdini can't get out of this cage. I'm not kidding. It's like a lion cage. I think it's got barbed wire around it because, there are 300-pound steaks back there, but believe me, you got to watch out for the cigarettes. So now not only does he have to find the unicorn human with the key to the cigarette lock, but he has to try to come back and say, can you write down the name of the kind that you want? Because he wants some kind of weird ass, Can't just get him a pack of Marlboros and call it a day. Nope, can't have that. Gotta have Dungleberry cigarettes, born and grown in God knows where. Okay, now the game has changed. All right, there are now 6 people behind me. I am looking at them. I'm doing the hand thing. I'm tapping on the butter. I'm playing with the butter. I'm looking at all the stuff. You have all this impulse stuff. Nail clippers, I don't need any of those. Little mini scissors. Now, how about a flashlight for your purse? Do I need one of those? I mean, the stupid crap they try to sell you while you're trapped in the exit line is pitiful. I mean, but they did have mounds. And I said, okay, wait a minute. I know I already got a Kit Kat. I got 10 pounds of uh, peanut butter cups at home from Easter. But a Mounds would be so nice. And Mounds is my favorite chocolate bar. Oh my God. If more people ate Mounds, there would be less war and famine in the world. I am positive of this. So, I know this ribbon chat's getting long. I'm sorry. So, I get a Mounds bar and I look and I go, what's your favorite candy bar? To the guy next to me and he goes, I like a Snickers. I said, here, I'm getting you one too. What's your favorite candy bar? I'm trying to bribe these people with candy bars because I don't want there to be an all out war. And I was like, don't get angry. But the guy in front of me is ordering cigarettes. And he went, come on. You're like 8 people go, oh man, come on. They all turned on him. They turned on him like it was a bad soccer game. I thought there was going to be a fight in the store. I was like, all right, look, we're all stuck with this 14-year-old. He probably hasn't even learned how to smoke yet, so he doesn't know all the flavors. Let him get them. They finally get them. I get all the candy bars and everything. I put everything there. I put a 20 on the counter and I bolted, literally bolted into the ladies' room. And I said, I'm going to the bathroom. And if one of you people take my place in line, somebody's going to get murdered. I mean it. And they're all like, go ahead, go ahead. I had 8 total strangers applauding me. I've never been applauded to go to the bathroom before. I was like, I held out as long as I could. I've been with you 20 minutes. I'm like, because I'm yelling at the Scott guy. I'm going, we have been patiently waiting. We're all close family friends by now. We all know each other in the line. You know? We know about each other's kids and dogs and oh, I gotta get home and I left the water boiling and yada yada. I'm telling you. You know what? This has to stop. Why are people allowed to write checks anymore? The only thing you should get a check for is to pay a medical bill because that'll go through slower and birthdays for little children. That's it. Everybody else, forget the check thing. Get a credit card, get a debit card. I don't care if you get a health club card. Get a card. We can't do this anymore. I mean, we're evolving, people. Anyway, so that was my experience. I came out. I had the milk. I had the butter, and I had like $15 worth of candy bars. My husband's like, you bought a lot of candy. I was like, don't you dare read that receipt. He was like, okay. I was like, I was preventing an international incident in there. You don't know. You don't know how bad it is. And he's just like, I do, sweetheart. That's why you make me do the shopping. And I'm like, you're right. So, yeah, I tried to go back to civilization to go to the shop and it worked. It just was an epic fail. The whole thing. And then I hear driving home the tornado sirens going off and I'm like, excuse me, I left half the country ago. So I didn't have to listen to you stupid people anymore. And sure enough, we had a tornado warning here. But, when you're this close to the ocean, it blows right over. So I wasn't out of power long, but here's the thing, you have to reset everything. And everything I have is set by, Miss A girl over there. She's got everything. I can't turn on a light without her. I'm so codependent. I really need to get off of that and just turn into a regular person. Don't you remember the good old days when we had the clapper? You could just clap on, clap off. Why do we have to go to her? And she talks back. Would you like to know about other notifications? No. Would you like to know about the weather? No. Would you like to know about my hair today? I don't want to talk to you anymore. Cancel everything. But, I know the AIs are coming to get us. They are. And you know what? When the magic AI warlords come, I plan to. I'm not gonna be rude because we all know they own everything. But isn't it kind of creepy? Anyway, so John watched the launch. Now, to a space junkie, the launch is a total success. Yes, it blew up. It was supposed to blow up. But what they didn't realize was going to happen was the platform was going to get charred. I mean, there's like a 10-foot hole in it. So, yeah, crazy Elon, our future Lord and Master, is going to have to get that fixed. So there won't be any launches for a little while. But it was fun to see that thing go up. Boy, she was like such a rocket. And oh my God, my husband, you would have thought it was 1964 and he was watching, Apollo. I mean, he had the sound blaster on, the bass was up on the TV, he had it ready to go. And I mean, boom, dogs were freaking out. Oh, it was we love space. We do. We love all things NASA. We love SpaceX, but you got a little hot under the collar there, guys. And it was a great, great test off because that's what it was. It was a test. So for people who think, oh, what if there were people on that? No people were ever meant to be on it. And they have more in a warehouse. And as soon as they clean up the rocket platform and fill in the big fat hole, they will be good to go again. So, he was all excited about it. And then, you guys want to know, and then the naysayers came. And oh man, he was so defensive. He's like, you idiots don't know anything about space. I mean, I thought I was watching another Trump rally. He was just fuming. And I was like, okay. There's only two things to stop this behavior. He is a grown man, so I can't beat him up. Although I know some people do. I just choose not to. So there was either a pastrami sandwich or a pizza. So we opted for the pizza, and the pizza made it all go away. They're like little children. They really are. They just crack you up. Anyway, I'm gonna keep going on this corner. I'm trying to get this row done. I have 8 more rows, so I'm figuring if I can do a row a day, maybe I'll have it done in 8 days. I know there is I don't know if it's in May or June. I gotta check with Christopher Colassa. Christopher, if you're out there, give me a reminder about when the Mandy Manzano thing starts. Or not Mandy, the Romy girl. Yeah, I'd like to have her done in time for the Rummy Girl. I may be a little late starting. This is a monster. Total not friendly to the newcomer. If a newcomer ever got this and just thought, oh, she's so pretty, she's got cupcakes and everything, she'd be in tears right now. And we'd have to come and find her because she'd be crying under the bed. Anyway, look, I love you guys. You were important to me, so be important to you. Okay? And be good and have fun and let's have a good week, okay? You know? And if we don't get our heads blown off, it'll be even better. Uh, take care and remember, shine on. Bye.